Alright, Floppy Phoenix, we're gonna take a look at this rack kit you sent in. So we're playing around 1200 ELO. And what did you say about the rack? Take a look. Hard stuck 1200, trying to reach 1400 by end of the year. Don't hold back, roast the hell out of me. Hard stuck, you say? It's gonna be some bad habits then for sure. At this level, you should have a pretty good Dark Age, but it's not gonna be perfect, so I'll keep an eye out for some mistakes. Alright, that's the first mistake. You're trying to lure deer into a woodline. It's unfortunate when you get it like this, but basically what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to lure it. Honestly, because it's behind this huge woodline, I would not lure the deer here. But if you want to lure it, you have to lure it all the way around and not let it get close to the woodline first. So you shouldn't lure into the woodline, you should lure away from the woodline around like this. Because now it's going to be impossible to lure it like this now. I'd be very surprised if this cooperates with you. But I think just giving up the deer entirely is fine as well. Seeing the rest of the build, yeah, I think you just give up now. Unfortunate, but fair enough. Okay, pretty good. The 2 house trap for the mill. Are you going for your second board late? You probably are fine if you go now. Yeah, okay, that should be fine. Going for the mill. Got your opponent. Yeah, pretty good. And just unfortunate that you couldn't lure the deer. And your opponent gets to do that. That rarely happens though. It's like a 1 out of 100, literally. So it's okay, not a big deal. You can still win without deer, of course. Next, it comes down to like thinking about your strategy and what you want to go for. So in this matchup, I would probably want you to go as Ethiopians with some kind of aggression. It doesn't have to be that fast. It could be like meta arms into archers. It could be pure archers. I don't think you have to do anything crazy. I would just avoid cavalry play because that's kind of what Saracens want from you. I think the perfect approach here is like actually meta arm into archers. Especially given how the map is. It's like 2 big wood lines. So I think like there should be enough opening to where you can go meta arms. Actually, it's 3 wood lines. You just had 2 that are stuck together. So, but yeah, that being said, meta arms should still be able to hit stuff. Like your opponent has a lot of exposed resources. You're gonna go for the golds. I know what you're doing, and I don't mind it, but it's okay. So you just do that, so you can afford to make the militia first. That's fine. But I think you're going too heavy on gold. Like, if you do that, I think you don't need 3 on gold. You can probably just get away with 1 on gold, because your Ethiopians get another 100 extra gold here. 8 on wood is correct. So I would, instead of these 2 on gold, I put those 2 on straggler and 1 on gold only. So I can afford the range faster. Also, I really don't like that you're walling up here so soon. Because I think in this matchup, if you're going to go, like, men arms, I think your idea should be, like, range follow-up as soon as you can. I think that's what really separates, like, a 1200 from a higher elo player. You go men arms, you have the range follow-up faster. Also, if I know from you, you play like mostly Ethiopians. So I would recommend you do men arms, then the range, and only after that you start walling. Because like this doesn't look like much, but that's 6 times 3. It's 18 wood that you're just losing. Like 18 wood is the difference between making the range now and waiting a little bit, for example. And like early, you're super tight on this build. Like right now, you see, hit up the Feudal Age. It's like you can't afford range plus bit axe. So like for example, if you didn't do that wall and you just collected a bit more food, you'd be able to do range, bit axe, mana arm upgrade all one shot, and that would just be a lot cleaner for you, basically. All right, range coming through. Okay, you actually got everything. Oh, we're idling our TC a bit for it. It's fine. It's not a big deal. But overall, I think like doing the range before any walling is usually correct. Let's see how you attack with the men arms now. I don't like what you did there. Let's go back. Let's go back a bit. Showed him the men arm. Wait, let's go back a bit more. Oh, you made a huge mistake here. This is also probably what's holding you back. This is the main mistake. Everything else has been minor up to now. This is the main mistake of the game. When you engage with your militia, you don't want to go militia first. You actually want to go scout first in front, and then militia behind the scout. And the reason for that is that your scout will actually prevent him from walling and confirm that you can attack. Like for example here, he could have easily walled here and here, and this would not be a target. So instead what you should do with the men at arms is actually go around to the woodland first before he scouts you. Or you can just bring the scout around so you can see what he's doing, see that it's a target, and then go in. Or if you see that he's walled, you just go in right away before he sees the men at arms. Because once he sees the men at arms, it's going to be a lot easier for him to defend. So now, like, if your scout was here, he would not be able to make that range, and you get some damage. Now that he knows you have men at arms, look, he's just going to wall up. See that? Also, when you see your opponent quick walling, right away you go to the next. That's good. Really well played there. Right away, go to the next. That's good. That's good. That's good. I think I taught you that last time. And then only after you've exhausted all possible targets, you start hitting a wall. And what this does, like your opponent has like 2 idle vills here. Now he has to repair there. And the economy is a bit messy for him. Which is pretty good. He might even idle this TC because he hit the quick wall so much. So now how we win this game is we have range follow-up. I think you idle this range a lot. You should already have archers out, I think. This value represents how efficient the selected units have been in the last minute of game time. Wait, I'm just gonna go back. I want to see if you made archers right away. Look at that. At 10:28, you made it. 11:05, first archer is made. So you missed about 30 seconds. You missed 1 archer production. That's really huge in the early game. Make sure you're making the archers right away as the follow-up. Now you want to run away from his archers, keep them alive. Oh, almost found some pressure. That's good though. Like, this is really good. You're getting free damage basically with the men-at-arms. Once playing defensive archers, you move out with 3. Probably gonna get fletching. I mean, everything looking good so far, honestly. I'm struggling to see how we lose. Oh, you even wall in the scout. Let's freaking go. Post that shit on YouTube. Let's freaking go. Got my freaking Patreons walling people in. Okay. Tried to kill a villain, didn't work. Fine, happens. Now we go into the archers. By the way, one thing you can do just to make life easier for your opponent is before going into the archers, what you can do is you can type in the chat, you can say, hey, I have 3 archers, I'm gonna attack your blacksmith villager, move it before I kill it. Because essentially that's what you're doing here. Look how you walk up and you just attack the blacksmith as if you're letting your opponent know, hey, I'm coming with archers. That might have been a misclick, but you basically did the same thing with the men-at-arms. So at this point, I don't know what to believe anymore. Since the misclick happens, but you showed your men-at-arms early and now you showed your archers early. So again, just start typing to your opponent what you're gonna do. Because there's no reason to keep him guessing. Like, that's just rude at that point. You see your opponent has... Wait, what? Did you see what just happened? Your opponent has 4 archers, no fletching. You have 4 archers with fletching and Ethiopian bonus and 3 men-at-arm, and you're running away. So you break into my house with a shotgun, I have a pocket knife, and you run away from me. That's what happened. Like, he just made a crucial mistake. Did you not see that? Look at this. He walks out. You just literally attack and move towards him, and the game is over. How can you not do that? Again! Are you watching the same game as me? You just killed 2 of his archers, and then you just go back like you're scared. You know you have a game-winning strategy here. The whole point of men-at-arm to archer. How can you not go in here? This is disgusting. Literally, how can you... What does winning a game look like for you, even? If that's not a win. What are you waiting for to happen? Honestly. Are you waiting for me to come take over on your account so you can get a win finally? Like, this is how you win with the strategy. You kill his early game archers, and then you snowball with the meta arm in front. They tank so much. You kill vills so efficiently. You can break buildings so efficiently. You're sitting here hitting a blacksmith when it doesn't even matter. You just make someone at the back. And that, if you give your opponent time to go skirms, again, this makes no sense. The best part is we're still winning, but your opponent now has a chance to survive for no reason. Good economy back home. Not a lot of IRTC time compared to your opponent, which is actually really good. So your economy is really good. I can tell you're a better player than 1200, by the way. It seems like you're just scared to actually win the game. You had the win. I hope you can see that, by the way. Like, in this early game, by the way, what you're looking for is, like, small advantages can end the game, like, on the spot, especially if you go meta-arms. Like, you're going one of the most aggressive openings, Ethiopian meta-arm to archer. This is very aggressive, all right? If you get a good trade, look for the win early. Not every game has to be like a 45-minute banger. In fact, you're wasting my time making me watch this wreck that's still going on. I would love to watch a 15-minute wreck of you just slapping some guy. I'm just like, okay, fix this, this, and that, and do the same thing every time. And then just get 1400 in, like, record time. But now we have to watch as you go to Castle Age. This guy starts going Elite Skirm. He's going to abuse the market to get up to the next age because he's Saracens. And the game continues. Hopefully, though, you still have a good advantage. Really good castle time. Maybe you end the game in castle. By the way, fantastic economy behind this. Like, really, really impressive economy behind this. All you gotta do now is maybe second range and continue making archers. Why'd you stop making archers to begin with? Second range and a stable. Or even 2 stable transition and just kill the guy. Stable, 1, okay. I don't mind 1 stable plus siege, that's also fine. Good, good transition, very nice transition. This is so impressive that you have a 21-minute castle time, by the way. Second range and stable, oh my goodness, that's exactly what I said. A bit slow, but that's fine. Not a huge deal. Yeah, he uses the market, goes up to castle age, now just massing a mix of archer skirm. You add a TC, fair enough. See how you engage this. Chances are you're gonna hit a building before engaging. Let's see. At least he hit a gate. Good. Nice. Actually, really good. Okay, no complaints. Massing, sending. At this point, you can funnel everything forward because your opponent's in feudal age. I would get right back to breaking the gate here. Your opponent gets the castle age. Why would you not break the gate? Oh, I'm lagging a little bit. I don't even know why. Yeah, but why would you not break the gate here? I feel like you're taking forever to break in. Archers hitting the gate, you can break in a lot faster. Anyway, we get in. How's it been Knights? Pretty chill. Good, again, great eco, by the way. Like, eco, no complaints. UTC, you're spending your rest pretty well. Nice. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. Getting a couple of bill kills, idling your opponent's base. Oh, fantastic. See, when I watched this, I don't know how you're 1200. Like, this is way better than 1200 in my opinion. Alright, so now we just gotta look for a game winner. How do you get a game winner? You either like add a third TC and play towards Imp, or like slowly climb your way towards Imp, or you can go like forward siege and start like pressuring your opponent. You got options here. Monastery for relics. You got so many options. Oh, you even dive him while doing a double attack. Oh, that was really good. Nice, that's a game winner. That's really freaking good, bro. GG. Nice. Yeah, that was a very impressive wreck, to be honest with you. Like a really good game overall, but my goodness, your feudal age was abysmal. Let's go back to that. I just want to roast you a bit more. Look at this shit. Okay, look. Your opponent is so dead. Like, by the way, your opponent, I would be like, I don't know what I'd be saying to him. Look how he's building his buildings. Like, he wants to lose, honestly. Shout out Angel. Like, I hope I see players like Angel on the ladder, like, honestly. If I was playing against players like Angel, every game would be amazing for me. I'd get to like 4,000 elo in 1 month. Okay, nice. You get in with all due respect, of course. So right here, like right here, he makes a mistake. He goes out and starts hitting your archers. All right, even if you weren't looking, then you start looking and you get a bit spooked. So you go back initially. Okay, so you got a bit spooked. Right now, you should realize, holy shit, I have way more than him. I'm gonna attack him. But if that's not enough, he just makes another mistake. Again he moves out, and again we go back. Like, how is this possible? Look at this. Look at that. Look, we're going back. My goodness. You're the type of guy that's scared of your own shadow. That was a horrible, like, for how good the rest of the game. I'm trying to figure out why you're stuck at 1200, honestly. I can't figure it out. But I think it has to be this. Like, you should look for the kill with the men-at-arms nice and quick. Good walls behind it, like you walled in good time as well. That was perfect. Dark Age was solid. It just missed on the dealer. But, dude, overall, this is really good. Yeah, not much else to say. I honestly can't think of why you're 1200 besides that early game. I would just say the early men-at-arms was nice. Then you go around. Make sure when the archers connect to the men-at-arms, that's another killer push. Like, make sure you're looking for the win there. Also, if you're up against cavalry, you can always mix in a spear as well, just in case. Like, I'm giving you extra information. But yeah, it's pretty good. Also, like if we fast forward, hold on, I want to skip a bit to Castle Age. The buildings on the way up should be a bit faster. Yeah, buildings on the way up should have been a bit faster. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like the rest was perfect. Also, I think like I could see some mistakes start to happen near the end of the game. So right near the end of the game, we start floating a little bit too much res. So like that's the next mistake I can see. But to be fair, you're still queuing vills, and I think you're still queuing armies, so you're doing pretty well, and you're just microing a lot. So this is not that big of a deal. But just in case, I think like watch out with how you float res. You can just try to spend it on like bowsaw. You can get a market if you have trouble balancing your economy, or you can just spam more units or get upgrades like +2 armor, for example, on knights. But otherwise, really good game. So that's pretty much it. Again, I can't figure out why 1200. Maybe send me another one next month and we see how your progress is. All right, best of luck out there, bro. Peace.